Brock Lesnar hasn't wrestled a match in WWE television in 15 years. The Beast is looking to take the title away in tonight's historic matchup. So standing by with the champ is Kayla Braxton. Send things on over to her.
I'm with WWE Champion Kofi Kingston. And Kofi, there's no denying that Brock Lesnar is unlike any superstar in WWE. And after seeing Brock absolutely brutalize Rey Mysterio's teenage son Dominic this past Monday on Raw, how has your approach changed when it comes to tackling the Beast unhinged tonight?
Kayla, I said this on Twitter. For me, before, facing Brock Lesnar and beating Brock Lesnar was about proving myself, proving that I could be one of the greatest WWE champions of all time. But after seeing what he did on Monday to Rey Mysterio's son, look, Dominic is not trained. He's not a WWE superstar. He's just a kid that came to the show to watch his dad do his thing. And instead, he was brutalized. He got beat up. Look, it's disgusting what Brock did. It's detestable, deplorable, and I can't stand for it. So tonight, not only is it important for me to beat Brock Lesnar for myself, but it's also important for me to beat Brock Lesnar for people that have impossible tasks that they need to overcome, so they can believe in themselves and overcome those impossible tasks. That's what I need to do tonight. And when I beat Brock Lesnar, when I'm standing over Brock Lesnar, when I'm standing over the mountain that once was Brock Lesnar, I'll raise this title up high and remain your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, baby! It's time to shock the world, Kayla.
All right, clearly a pumped up Kofi Kingston here. He's been so impressive since winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and he has just not looked back. But what do you think of Kofi's run as champ?
I mean, I've been in Kofi's position before, but the one thing that it just told me a whole lot of story right there. Kofi didn't talk to Brock Lesnar one time. He just tried to talk himself up. Now, every rise of Kofi Kingston definitely put himself on the map, going out there and beating Daniel Bryan, a guy about 212 pounds. Now, Brock Lesnar, 286 pounds of romping, stomping, grave digging, destruction, baby. I just had to throw that in there. So I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be an uphill climb for Kofi Kingston. He's gonna have to go out there and do something like Muhammad Ali said a long time ago. I'm gonna shake up the world in 64 and talk no more. He's gotta do something like that.
Okay, so what would a win tonight for Kofi Kingston do to really solidify this run? Does he have to win to really anchor this championship run?
You know, there is no losing for Kofi Kingston tonight as far as going out there and getting his hands raised. Kofi has to go out there and do that by any means necessary. Now, will he do that? NCAA Division I UFC champion, a guy who has left nothing but mayhem and destruction in the middle of that ring. So I'm going to tell you right now, Kofi Kingston, he's going to have to go back to the motherland and get some of that Mandingo wire and bring it out of him tonight.
I don't think Kofi has the power of positivity on his side tonight. But that WWE title match is just one of the many reasons to watch Friday Night SmackDown tonight. It's one of the reasons that our blue carpet is overflowing with so many stars at the moment. Here we've got WWE legend Goldberg. He's chatting to the Fox Big News kickoff team, hosted of course by former 24/7 champ Rob Stone. Now we're going to send things on over to Carissa, who's there with the Bella twins.
Thank you so much, Renee. With the stars from Total Bellas, you know them, you love them, and by you know them and love them, I know them and love them. Nikki and Brie Bella, hi you guys. You just missed our girlfriend Erin Andrews, of course. I love my girl crush. I know, she's our girl crush, but I'm so excited that you guys are joining me right now. A huge night, of course, the partnership with WWE and Fox. It's going to be exciting for you guys to just kind of kick back and take in the show. Yes.
Welcome to Gridiron Ring, live right here on Periscope. WWE Friday Night SmackDown is finally back. Friday Night SmackDown premieres on Fox in about 10 minutes, so thank you guys for tuning in and watching my live reactions, play-by-play, live right here on Periscope. I'm your host, Encyclopedia Sports, Cool Hand Luke 96. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96, on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. Hit that like, and super heart button as well, along with sharing this on social media. Hashtag WWE, hashtag SmackDown. Less than 10 minutes away from the start of WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, as the pre-show is currently airing on Fox from 7:30 to 8 during the blue carpet out in Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center. Seems like everyone's in the house for tonight's groundbreaking show of SmackDown on Fox. We'll have Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock will be making his return. Ric Flair, the Immortal, Hulk Hogan, among others, slated for tonight's WWE Friday Night SmackDown. So once again, thanks for tuning in and watching. Also, a WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston, who has held the WWE Championship since winning it on April the 7th, WrestleMania 35 in New York City. Now travel out to the West Coast. He will be defending versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, tonight on SmackDown, as Lesnar will be wrestling on television, WWE TV, for the first time in 15 years, as SmackDown will air on Fox for the first time ever here in less than 10 minutes. Also, a career versus career match in a ladder match between Kevin Owens and the Best in the World 2019 in the WWE, Shane McMahon. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. As mentioned, thank you guys once again for tuning in and watching. I'm the Encyclopedia of Sports, your host, Luke96. Chat questions and comments, like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron 18, myself, Luke96, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. Just take a screenshot, folks. It'll last longer. Everything's on the banner right behind me. Like, and super heart button as well, along with sharing this. Hashtag WWE, hashtag SmackDown. There is the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, with this video package celebrating 20 years for SmackDown, as SmackDown aired in 1999. Do the math. 2019, that's obviously 20 years. We had SmackDown 1000 last October in Washington, D.C., which actually set up a match at WrestleMania this past year, laid the foundation, so to speak, with the game Triple H and the Animal Batista. Could we see something along those lines also happen tonight? Potentially. Only time's going to tell. SmackDown will be live on Fox from 8 to 10, so I will be on Periscope here doing live reactions, play-by-play, the whole entire show. So stay with me. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. I'm just interested to see who's going to be kicking off the show. Is it going to be the WWE Championship match with Lesnar and Kingston? Is Austin going to come out because Stone Cold said so, as he ends the opening video package, now 6 minutes and counting away from the premiere of SmackDown on Fox, and then crushes two of his Stone Cold IPAs, Stone Cold style. Blue carpet going on outside of Staples Center as well. There's the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley. Monster among men, Braun Strowman. So 5.5 minutes away from SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Thank you. New Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix is out today. Figured I'd go all out, as AEW did the other night as well on TNT in their premiere against NXT. Ratings, AEW won. However, in my opinion, I just want good wrestling one way or another, no matter what promotion it is. So if AEW beats NXT 1 week in the ratings, next week NXT defeats AEW in the ratings, I could care less about ratings. I just want a good wrestling show, no matter if it's WWE, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, AEW Dynamite, TNA Impact, for God's sakes, now on Access TV on Tuesday nights, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, I could really care less about ratings, but AEW and NXT, both great shows this past Wednesday, 2 nights ago now. If you tuned in and watched my live reactions of that, thank you. If you are now tuning back in and watching my live reactions of Friday Night SmackDown right now on Periscope, thank you. If you're just a first-time viewer, thank you for tuning in. Like, follow, and subscribe, Gridiron Ring, and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96 on social media. If you're watching on playback on YouTube, links are in the description below. So now we pan back to Renee Young, the wife of Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley by his real name in All Elite Wrestling AEW, alongside Booker T on the SmackDown on Fox pre-show, as we're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the show. New entrants as well, just as what we saw this past week on Monday Night Raw. A little bit better, in my opinion. Raw's, I thought, was looking a little like a skate park, but everybody has their own opinion. There is the great one, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. We got some breaking news right now as well. Once again, Jeff Hardy arrested once again for a DUI. How many, if I may ask, how many DUIs is that for Jeff Hardy? Because if that is his second or third strike, WWE might be cutting ties with the High Flyer, because 4 or 5, close enough. He could very well be going away for a little while, just like Michael Kendricks for the Seattle Seahawks should be going away here pretty soon as well. Seahawks last night defeated the Rams on Thursday Night Football in the NFL 30-29 after the Rams missed a potential game-winning field goal as time expired. And in my opinion, that missed field goal couldn't have got any closer. It missed by centimeters, literally centimeters. But college football on tonight as well. Central Florida playing at Cincinnati, but the Seahawks and Rams will get some time off now, playing on Thursday night before they both play now next weekend. So LA has lost 2 straight now. Tampa Bay on a short week last Sunday, and then the Rams last night, now 3-2. The Seahawks 4-1. Yeah, definitely not now for Jeff Hardy. Supposed to come back in November, but now I guess not. I mean, who knows, though? I mean, he's gone off how many times? So it all just depends on really what happens within the next week. Thank you guys for the likes, the super likes, and the super hearts as well. But NFL last night, Rams lost to the Seahawks on the road at CenturyLink Field. That was on Fox as well. Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Coming on in about a couple minutes, so stay tuned. A big day tomorrow in college football as well. I'll be live right here on Periscope tomorrow at noon Eastern Time. Penn State has homecoming. They are hosting the Purdue Boilermakers as well. Tomorrow at 3:30, big one in the SEC. That's where College Game Day is at. Tomorrow morning, Auburn at Florida. And then tomorrow night also in the Big Ten, 7:30 on ABC. From the Shoe in Columbus, Ohio State, the Buckeyes host the Spartans of Michigan State, plus a big day in the NFL on Sunday as well. The Steelers host the Ravens at 1 o'clock. I'll be live right here on Periscope for that as well. Plus the Packers play at the Cowboys Sunday afternoon, also on Fox. But WWE Hell in a Cell Sunday night. I'll get more into that later on, because right now, then, now, WWE Forever, WWE Friday Night SmackDown is back live right now on Fox. Thanks again for tuning in. A new era begins live in Los Angeles at Staples Center. WWE Friday Night SmackDown. No chance. That's what you got. We're going to kick things off with the chairman himself, Vincent Kennedy, McMahon alongside his daughter, Stephanie. Just time, could you? No chance. No chance in hell. You've got no chance. No chance in hell. Standing ovation for Vince and Steph. Hell in a Cell this Sunday. WWE making history this evening. SmackDown is on Fox. Friday Night SmackDown has returned once again. Now a opening video package. SmackDown celebrating 20 years this evening. Now sort of a Sunday Night Football entrance theme, in my opinion, with some AC/DC, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Ember Moon, Seth frickin' Rollins. There's Daniel Bryan, The Fiend Bray Wyatt, along with Braun Strowman, Mandy Rose, Alexa Bliss, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Carmella Moonwalking, Bayley, Rey Mysterio, the A-lister, The Miz. There's the big dog, Roman Reigns, Seth frickin' Rollins once again, Stone Cold, Shane O'Mac, The Undertaker, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, Sasha Banks, The New Day, Charlotte Flair. Did I miss anybody? Let me know. There's The Rock, Shinsuke Nakamura, Vintage Orton, Shawn Michaels, Cena, Triple H, the big dog, Roman Reigns. WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Pyro, pyro, pyro. Wonder if the commentating table with Michael Cole and Corey Graves is going to be ringside or up by the entrance. The premiere of Friday Night SmackDown in Los Angeles. Next week, the WWE Draft will be returning live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and then we'll continue on the 14th on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown celebrating 20 years. Cincinnati, UCF underway as well. The man, Becky Lynch, will be kicking things off this evening on Friday Night SmackDown. She is in a tag team match this evening with Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. WWE bringing back the stats that they had on SmackDown a few years back once they went live on Tuesday nights for SmackDown Live. Becky has made her way down to the ring. Keep those chat questions and comments coming. I'll try to keep up on them this evening. I'll get to them when I have a chance. Thank you guys once again for tuning in and watching. There's Michael Cole and Corey Graves ringside for SmackDown. I got chills right now, just as I did the other night with NXT and AEW. I grew up watching Friday Night SmackDown. That's how I became a WWE fan. And now to see SmackDown Live back on Friday nights for Friday Night SmackDown now on Fox, it's just awesome.
Because this show is in my blood, people. This is where I smashed through glass ceilings. This is where I changed the game. This is where all of you used your voices to raise me up. Thank you.
Becky Lynch with a thank you to the crowd, to the WWE Universe. Becky Lynch wants to kick some ass. Now who the hell is coming out? King Corbin, King Baron Corbin interrupting the man, Becky Lynch. Heel heat for Corbin. This is awesome. All hail King Corbin.
Yes, the king is here.
Corbin with a Game of Thrones type of robe.
I mean, based on that, everyone here knows who should be starting this show off.
Everybody knows who should be starting the show off. It's the me, King Corbin.
I mean, do you really think you're still the man?
Take one more step and we'll
Maybe an intergender match with Corbin and Lynch. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, The Rock interrupting Becky Lynch and King Corbin. There is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, making his return to SmackDown as he is probably about ready to lay the SmackDown on King Corbin's candy ass. The Rock built SmackDown from the ground up. SmackDown has always been The Rock's show. Finally, The Rock has come back home to the WWE. Can't even remember the last time we saw The Rock on WWE television. Rocky in great shape. First time we're seeing that new tattoo on his right arm. As like I just mentioned, it's been a while since he's been in the WWE. Got his old school Brahma bull tattoo covered up with a larger bull on his right upper arm, his shoulder. Now in the ring, Stone Cold Hulk Hogan maybe interrupting flashbacks of WrestleMania 30. Corbin's definitely going to get a rock bottom, for sure. Rock staring down Becky Lynch. Rock went for a high five to Corbin and then walked away. Corbin's definitely going to get his ass kicked. That's the only reason why he's out there. Make Rock look good. I mean, if it was, Stone Cold, for God's sakes, and The Rock did that, flashbacks to when they had their feud going back in the day, The Rock would still be getting a lot of juice out of that. Rocky chance now. He'd still be going over anybody they put in the ring against them. The Rock and Stone Cold, the two biggest draws in WWE history. Green shirt guy is also ringside for SmackDown tonight. Many moons ago,
To some jabroni that changed the WWE landscape forever. That changed the world. The Rock looked at that jabroni and said he was going to lay the smack.
down.
Now, since then, the word SmackDown has become
Number one trend worldwide, hashtag SmackDown. Hopefully that's how you found this live reaction stream. Be sure to share this using that hashtag. The millions.
fans are not walking down that ramp in the middle of people's ring. The Rock, the man, and you looking like a broke-ass Burger King on crack.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Rocky. Corbin. Mr. Burger King on crack. Millions. chance. Cracky. Finally, The Rock has come back home to SmackDown. Rock embracing. Rocky chants. Home. Hell in a Cell live this Sunday, WWE Network. I'll be live right here on Periscope. Tune back in. Corbin now interrupting The Rock.
Look, I just need to make a correction. Rock, this isn't your home anymore.
Corbin with a "this isn't your home anymore" towards The Rock.
As a matter of fact, you're looking at the great one. You're looking
Corbin says you're looking at the great one. Corbin's a great heel. Corbin's awesome. Know your roles and shut your mouth. Becky allowing Rock to take over.
I just gotta ask you a question. You know, here's the thing. Just because you won King of the Ring, it doesn't actually make you a king. And it certainly sure as hell doesn't make you want to walk around here dressing like a 35-year-old virgin hanging out at Comic-Con. No.
Corbin, a 35-year-old virgin who hangs out at Comic-Con, according to The Rock. Comic-Con earlier today, New York Comic-Con. Cody Rhodes attacks the AEW World Champion Chris Jericho as well. More on that in a bit. Oh. Becky chants now from the LA crowd. Corbin saying his testicles are all right, they're adequate. Corbin saying he's superior to everybody in the WWE universe. Corbin with a shot to LeBron James, the face of the LA Lakers right now, alongside Anthony Davis. NBA beginning in a few weeks. Brawny chants now.
Here's the thing. So just so we're clear, you
Rock.
think that you're superior than The Rock and the Man. You think that you're superior than all of them. And you also think that you're more superior than my boy LeBron James. Is that what you think?
It doesn't matter what you think. Becky with a "it doesn't matter what you think" to Corbin, because Corbin thinks he's superior than everyone. Rock says Corbin's legit. He's won Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, so on and so forth. Rock saying Corbin's a badass. He is. He's a great heel. Lynch saying Corbin's a super tough dude.
You are a super tough dude. And you know what? Since it's a rock show, The Rock is a people's champ. This is people. This is an inclusive show. This is where The Rock engages the people, right? So we're going to do something. We're going to make you feel good because you're a super tough dude. In 3 seconds, these people are going to be chanting something that they think every time they see you. STD.
STD chants now towards Baron Corbin. STD chants for Baron Corbin. Rock trying not to laugh. Corbin just getting embarrassed tonight on SmackDown.
You're getting angry. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're getting angry. You're getting
Corbin now getting mad.
When you come out here and you insult the man, that's what happens when you come out and you insult the people. And that's what happens when you come out and you insult the jabroni beanie.
Pie eating. Place about raising.
From Los Angeles all the way to Japan, you're getting ready to get your monkey ass whipped by the Rock and the man.
2-on-1 handicap match, The Rock and Becky Lynch versus King Corbin. Corbin backing off. Takes his robe off. Lynch now with the right hand. Rock with a right hand, back and forth. Rock haymakers to Baron Corbin. Corbin down. Lynch with a leg drop. The Rock off the ropes. The People's Elbow to King Corbin. Now a rock bottom. Corbin rolls out of the ring. Rocky chants. There's some man what the Rock is cooking. A mic drop from Dwayne Johnson, standing tall beside Becky Lynch in the middle of the ring to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. Also tonight, WWE Championship match. Main event, Kofi Kingston defends his WWE Championship versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The Fiend versus Seth Rollins on Sunday at Hell in a Cell. Also tonight, Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon in a ladder match. If Owens loses, his career's done. If Shane loses, his career's done. It's a career versus career ladder match. Also tonight, the big dog, Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in a lumberjack match. That is breaking news. Panda, Bayley and Sasha Banks now backstage at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It'll be Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in a tag team match versus Sasha Banks and Bayley up next on Friday Night SmackDown. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching the return of Friday Night SmackDown in their premiere on Fox. I'm CoolHandLuke96. Follow myself right here on Periscope and over on Twitter. CoolHandLuke96. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron18, and CoolHandLuke96 on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. Chat, questions, and comments. Always greatly appreciated. Like, and super heart button as well, along with sharing this with the #1 trend worldwide right now on Twitter. Hashtag SmackDown. Scarlett Bordeaux has signed on with NXT. That is huge. The Fiend will never attack Vince McMahon. Unfortunately, he will never attack Vinnie Mac. My mic sounds so much better. All hail King Corbin. He just got rock bottomed by the Great One.
Next dateline tonight, following
FTR24, thanks for tuning in and watching. How's everyone doing this evening? Friday night, October the 4th, 2019, as SmackDown has finally started on Fox. Central Florida up early on Cincinnati in college football. 3-0, the Knights lead the Bearcats. Middle of the first quarter. Keep those chat questions and comments coming on through. Dark match before the show. Some more breaking news this evening. Thank you guys for that. Dark match between Mustafa Ali and Buddy Murphy before Friday Night SmackDown. Be interesting to see what dark match is going to be after the show. And then if 205 Live will be debuting on the WWE Network on Friday nights now after SmackDown, because that is the plan. Now whether or not that begins tonight or not, I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. Only time will tell. WWE Hall of Famers ringside: Trish Stratus and Lita. Becky Lynch in the ring. Now the Queen, Charlotte Flair, Lil Nate, Charles Robinson, Old Chucky, will be officiating this contest on SmackDown. It'll be Becky Lynch and Charlotte versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. Thank you guys once again for tuning in and watching. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Try to keep up with them this evening. Be sure to share this on social media as well. Tomorrow, Penn State, Purdue, live reactions, play-by-play, right here on Periscope. Sunday at 1 o'clock, Ravens, Steelers, plus the ending to Packers, Cowboys, along with WWE Hell in a Cell, which will see Sasha Banks, the legit boss. It's boss time, Michael Cole. Okay, really didn't put some emphasis on that this time around, but okay, whatever, it is what it is. It's boss time, the legit boss, third time's a charm. Sasha Banks, as they're promoting that now for WWE Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell. It's a Hell in a Cell match at WWE Hell in a Cell in Sacramento on Sunday, October the 6th, 2019. Becky Lynch will defend her Raw Women's Championship versus Sasha Banks. So on Sunday, live reactions, play-by-play of Hell in a Cell. We'll catch the ending of Packers, Cowboys, along with WWE Hell in a Cell in its full entirety, plus Sunday Night Football, Colts, and Chiefs. Also, be sure to go check out my NFL and college football predictions for this upcoming weekend. College football Week 6, NFL Week 5, over on Gridiron Ring's YouTube channel. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. That goes for this on playback on YouTube as well. Links for social media are in the description below. Share the videos from YouTube to social media as well with friends and family. Always greatly appreciated. Friday Night SmackDown has made its return. Has anybody had the new stuffed Cheez-It pizza from Pizza Hut by chance? If so, let me know in the comments below. Central Florida inside the 10-yard line, 2nd and goal, up 3-0 over Cincinnati in this American Athletic Conference showdown. Bell rings, tag team match on Friday Night SmackDown. Underway, Becky Lynch and Charlotte versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. Interception at the goal line. Cincinnati could return this, might return this the whole entire way. However, ball out now, fumble. He's down by contact, though. About a 60-yard return for the Bearcats. It looked like he was going to go all the way. Sort of what Bobby Lashley and Lana did this past week on Monday Night Raw as well. Tomorrow, big noon kickoff, Iowa, Michigan in college football. Penn Staters, keep an eye out for that game. Penn State's next two opponents facing off. Tomorrow, also at noon, same time Penn State hosts Purdue for homecoming. Big weekend in college football and the NFL once again. So go check out my predictions for this weekend. #1 trend worldwide once again on Twitter. Hashtag SmackDown with a capital S and capital D. So be sure to share this using that hashtag. Hashtag SmackDown. Charlotte in control of Sasha Banks early on. Charlotte going up top. Becky comes from behind. Takes out Bayley. Bayley now shoves Charlotte off the top turnbuckle ringside. Sasha now in control. And WWE Friday Night SmackDown will head to commercial. That's for sure. Both Raw and SmackDown, especially with SmackDown moving to Fox, WWE having more money than usual to spend with money coming in from Fox now, along with Saudi Arabia. WWE Crown Jewel on Halloween, October 31st, in a couple weeks.
Sold separately. You can collect them all.
Wait, you started your second bacon, egg, and cheese croissant before you finished your first?
Yep. And if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. Dunkin' Go-To's. A great deal for $2, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'.
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better. So for that, switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sam Darnold out once again for the Jets. Packers, Devontae Adams out as well versus the Cowboys. I look for Randall Cobb to have a big game in a matchup versus his old squad, the Green Bay Packers. Thank you guys for the likes, the super likes, and the super hearts. Chat questions and comments as well. Always greatly appreciated. Thanks for tuning in. Share this. Hashtag SmackDown.
Let's go places.
Commercial break for SmackDown during the women's tag team match between Charlotte and Becky Lynch versus Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Honey, where'd Fox Sports go?
Dish tuck in.
Dish took away our NFL games on Fox. That's it. I want to switch providers. Not just gonna let Dish take away everything I love. You hear that, honey? Honey? Dish took away Fox and much more. Don't miss NFL on Fox this Sunday. Back on Friday Night SmackDown, a women's tag team match. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. Currently in the ring, Charlotte Flair on your left. Bayley, the SmackDown Women's Champion, her opponent. And we're going to get the knee up just in time. By a few extra seconds, and here comes the man.
Charlotte tags in Becky, clothesline, goes after Sasha as well. Becky with a kick to the chest of Bayley, who is the SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky with a takedown off the ropes. Leg drop from the man cover on Bayley. Kick out at 2. Hell in a Cell this Sunday. We'll also have a tag team match. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan versus the Bludgeon Brothers, along with the 2 Hell in a Cell matches previously mentioned. WWE Chronicle of Goldberg on the network following the pay-per-view Sunday night. That should be pretty interesting. Goldberg in Los Angeles tonight for SmackDown. Charlotte with the cover on Bayley. Kick out at 2 after the breakup by Sasha Banks. Now he's face-to-face with Becky and Sasha, who will face off Sunday inside Hell in a Cell for the Raw Women's Championship. Bayley with a takedown. Bayley and Sasha now in full control of the man. Here comes Charlotte. Becky with a right, now up top. Drop kick. Sasha's now out of the ring. Charlotte now, maybe a moonsault off the top rope as well. Charlotte takes out both Bayley and Sasha Banks. Crowd loving it out in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. 5:30 local time. Charlotte now looking for a figure 4 on Bayley. Figure 8 now in on Bayley. Bayley taps out. Becky and Charlotte defeat Bayley and Sasha Banks. Sasha looks like she's bleeding from the mouth. Erin Andrews now backstage as a WWE interviewer. Erin Andrews with the New Day. Kofi, Xavier, and Big E. Is this also a new scene for Black.com? Bobby Lashley and Lana now. The New Day and Erin Andrews.
It's no different, okay? He's the next mountain that I have to climb, but what I do, Aaron, is I climb mountains and I overcome the odds. So tonight, we can climb mountains.
I wonder how much crossover we're going to see with other Fox sports like the NFL, college football, so on and so forth. Fox will have Super Bowl 54 in February on Groundhog Day. I wonder just how much crossover we're going to see. I know they're in LA this evening at the Staples Center, and Fox Studios isn't far away, but Seth frickin' Rollins going to be in action against Shinsuke Nakamura next on Friday Night SmackDown. Champion versus champion. Rollins, the Universal Champion, versus Nakamura, the Intercontinental Champion. The WWE Draft now returns next Friday and the following Monday, October 11th and 14th, respectively. Could we see The Fiend Bray Wyatt tonight as well, with Rollins in action next? Time to shake things up around here once again. WWE Draft. And for some reason, chat questions and comments, I see them coming through on my phone, but for some reason, on my end, they are not coming on through, so I'm so sorry about that. If you have chat questions and comments, let me know. Hopefully they'll come on through. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm just interested to see how much crossover we're going to see, because we saw Carissa Thompson earlier. The pre-show, in my opinion, at Fox, if you're listening, it felt, a little like an NFL pre-show. I've had a couple of people tell me that as well already in the hour and a half that SmackDown's been on Fox. So, I mean, I get it. It's brand new. You got to test stuff out, see what works and what doesn't. But hopefully they don't have pre-shows every week. That'd get a little tiring, especially for just a regular TV show through the week. I get the pay-per-views once a month, maybe two. Depends on the schedule. Because go back a couple years, Raw had a pre-show on the network, 2014-15, and then eventually it got canned because no one watched it. Everybody just wanted to watch Raw from 8 to 11. Now maybe Raw goes back down to 2 hours, and then they, do something, add an extra half hour, the pre-show there every once in a while. But we'll see. I mean, Raw's on USA, NXT's on USA. NXT has a pre-show most of the time on the network because they can. And then, obviously, SmackDown tonight. I get it. It's a new show for Fox. Friday Night SmackDown makes its return, so pre-show from 7:30 to 8, the actual show from 8 to 10, and you move on. So, been a interesting, slow start to the show a little bit, I think. I mean, obviously, Becky coming out, and then The Rock, along with Corbin, and Rock Bottom, and People's Elbow to the King. Got the fans into it, but then a women's tag that, probably a 2.5, 3-star match, according to Dave Meltzer. But I'm not Dave Meltzer, so I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next hour and a half to end the show, as we'll have Hell in a Cell on Sunday, and then the draft next week, followed by, will actually continue on Raw the following Monday, the 14th. Then Crown Jewel on Halloween, followed by Survivor Series in Chicago a week before Thanksgiving. Now at Crown Jewel, Survivor Series will come early. We'll get a 5-on-5 match with Team Hogan and Team Flair. Both are supposed to make appearances tonight on SmackDown. Both were on Miz TV this past week on Raw. Back to Friday Night SmackDown now in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Are you ready? Are you ready for the good times AC/DC with the official theme now for Friday Night SmackDown? Staples Center in LA, home of Friday Night SmackDown this evening. There's Tyson Fury. He is in attendance, as it seems like all the stars have come out for SmackDown tonight. Michael Cole and the savior of misbehavior, Corey Graves, ringside on commentary. Michael Cole talking about the kickoff show. Now, the blue carpet, so to speak, for the blue brand SmackDown. Mandy Rose. Saw The Miz. Kurt Angle was out there as well. There's Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. AJ Styles. Titus O'Neil. Mick Foley, as mentioned earlier. There's Foley and Angle ringside now. Two WWE Hall of Famers. The hardcore legend himself and the Olympic gold medalist who won that gold medal with a broken frickin' neck. Burn it down. Now the Beast Slayer, Seth frickin' Rollins, the current WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, making his appearance on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Champion versus champion match next versus Shinsuke Nakamura. SmackDown's entrance, in my opinion, is better than Monday Night Raw's. As both Raw and SmackDown, as somebody mentioned earlier, got revamped as they both needed some new looks. Hell in a Cell on Sunday. Universal Championship match inside Hell in a Cell. Seth Rollins and The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Firefly Funhouse now on SmackDown. There is The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt going to introduce us once again to everyone on Firefly Funhouse. There is Sister Abigail, Mercy the Buzzard. The Pig, Husky Harris. It's me, Ramblin' Rabbit, who's decked out in Seth Rollins attire. That's hilarious. Ramblin' Rabbit making sure Rollins does not get inside Hell in a Cell with the Fiend Bray Wyatt on Sunday. Go check out my WWE Hell in a Cell predictions as well over on YouTube. Right here on YouTube if you're watching on playback. I do believe there is a good chance Bray Wyatt wins on Sunday. Bray Wyatt now with his best Mr. Kennedy impression. Ramblin' Rabbit now inside a rabbit cage, a tiny Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Ramblin' Rabbit versus Mercy the Buzzard inside Hell in a Cell on Firefly Funhouse tonight. This could get ugly. Mercy the Buzzard stuffing just comes flying in out of nowhere. That's hilarious. Mercy the Buzzard with the win over Ramblin' Rabbit. Ramblin' Rabbit once again. KIA. Yowie wowie. Are you okay? Bray Wyatt with Laughter, Ramblin' Rabbit, No More on Firefly Funhouse. Mercy the Buzzard as Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, takes down Ramblin' Rabbit, a.k.a. Seth frickin' Rollins tonight on Firefly Funhouse. We have all hurt. Now it's your turn. See you in hell, says Bray Wyatt. That's where I'll see you folks as well. That's where we're all headed anyway. Firefly Funhouse in the books. Bray with a upper hand tonight on Seth Rollins before Rollins' match versus Shinsuke Nakamura. There is Nakamura alongside the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, who is sort of managing the Intercontinental Champion. Next on SmackDown, Nakamura and Rollins. Champion versus champion. Championships, however, will not be defended. WWE Shop. The OC, the Club. AJ Styles. Big Luke Gallows and Machine Gun Carl Anderson. The Fiend. Bray Wyatt. Let me in. The Kevin Owens Show as well. Find what fits you, WWE Shop. Kevin Owens in a ladder match versus Shane O'Mac tonight on SmackDown.
Figures. You can perform signature moves. WWE action. You can recreate your favorite.
It feels good to have Friday Night SmackDown back on Fridays from 8 to 10. Because as mentioned earlier, I first started watching WWE Friday Night SmackDown right before WrestleMania 23. So that's really what got me into professional wrestling. It was Batista. It was The Undertaker. It was Edge. It was John Cena. It was Triple H. It was the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Moved from SmackDown to Raw. Watching both, get the WWE Network, watch NXT, watch pay-per-views. It's been a long road, that's for damn sure. Friday Night SmackDown, special place. Good to have WWE Friday Night SmackDown back on Friday nights. We've had other wrestling promotions on Friday nights in the past, but now with WWE back on Friday nights, they take over. Mondays, Wednesdays, AEW there now as well though too, along with Fridays and Sunday nights with WWE pay-per-views. Thank you guys once again for tuning in and watching. Live reactions, play-by-play of WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Chat questions and comments, always good, appreciated. Hopefully they come on through on my end. I see that just appeared on my phone, but hopefully they'll appear here on my end. And, I mean, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. So keep those chat questions and comments coming. throughout the evening for Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring. Gridiron 18 and myself, Queen Week 96 on social media. Like, and super heart button, along with sharing this. Hashtag WWE. Hashtag the #1 trend worldwide right now. Hashtag SmackDown. The immortal Hulk Hogan now ringside, coming back from commercial. There's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, as well. They were on Raw against one another this past week. It'll be Team Hogan versus Team Flair at Crown Jewel on Halloween. Rollins a part of Team Hogan. Nakamura with an armbar real quick against Rollins as this match is underway on Friday Night SmackDown. We are live on Fox, live right here on Periscope as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Suicide dive from Rollins into the barricade on Shinsuke Nakamura. Going for two. Third time's a charm. Sami Zayn also ringside. Rollins now staring down Zayn, chasing him around the ring, it looks like. Rollins gets back in the ring now. A stomp maybe? No. Big forearm from Nakamura. Kinshasa misses. Sling blade. Kick from Nakamura, reversed into a kick from Rollins. Now, a knee off the top rope. A kick to the side of the head, Shinsuke Nakamura now. Once again, #1 trend worldwide, hashtag SmackDown. Rollins, burn it down. Tune up the band a little bit. Burn it down. Going for a stomp on the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now the lights are starting to go out. Where's the Fiend Bray Wyatt? The Fiend Bray Wyatt going to appear on SmackDown. Lights are now out. Where's the Fiend? Where's Wyatt? There he is. Maybe. Rollins standing at the top of the entrance. Nakamura still in the ring. Wyatt playing mind games, it looks like. Crowd. There's the Fiend Bray Wyatt from behind on Seth Rollins. You could hear the crowd's reaction once he appeared. The Fiend Bray Wyatt attacking the Universal Champion. Wyatt standing tall tonight on SmackDown. The Fiend Bray Wyatt attacks and takes down Seth frickin' Rollins. Yowie wowie. More than likely means Rollins is going to retain on Sunday, because Bray Wyatt, the Fiend himself, just stood tall on SmackDown, heading to commercial break now, as that match will now end in a no contest.
Loaded up on a suspension that levels himself and outfitted with a tailgate that does tricks. That's the power to innovate. The all-new Ram 1500, part of America's most powerful lineup of pickups.
With 0% financing plus bonus cash, get an estimated $10,262 in total values on select 2019 Ram 1500 models. Now on Blu-ray. Stay sticky.
You ready for anything?
Spider-Man, now on Blu-ray digital.
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween?
Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's,
Then no.
you're actually late. Not sorry, Reese's.
We have tickets to the Super Bowl. We were able to meet Shawn Mendes.
Verizon got me into the NFL Combine. They don't even sell tickets to this thing.
Verizon knows you love live music and sports.
We got to be this far away from the stage.
That's why we give you access to more jaw-dropping experiences, including the NFL.
I've never had a VIP experience before like that.
Probably the best moment of my life.
When you switch to Verizon, you get access to thousands of tickets on us and one of our best phones when you buy another. Because the network more people rely on gives you more.
You realize your house are white snakes on?
If you ride, you get like a motorcycle. 50 minutes could save you 50%.
In my opinion, these two
The Drifter Elias should be returning sometime soon. Has been out of action with an ankle injury as of late. So we'll see what they have in store for him once he does return. Will he get drafted to SmackDown? Will he get drafted to Raw? Only time is going to tell. The wild card rule no longer in effect anymore in the WWE. However, things could change as they always do, and that could be back, within weeks. So we'll see what happens. There's also a couple other superstars injured right now. Haven't been used right, haven't been on TV in months. Happens all the time, so. Yeah, now back to Friday Night SmackDown. Some highlights recapping the feud with Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. This was last Tuesday. Felt weird this past week. No SmackDown on Tuesdays, as that is what we've been used to the past 3 to 4 years. Next on Friday Night SmackDown, as Kevin Owens is already in the ring. Stun Owens stun. Owens will face off versus Shane McMahon in a ladder match, career versus career. Owens is clearly going to win this because Shane's probably going to go away for a little while. Ladder match rules, no pinfalls, submissions, DQs, or countouts. Only way to win is to climb a ladder and retrieve the briefcase. This is sort of like a Money in the Bank match. However, no Money in the Bank on the line. Some new graphics for SmackDown here this evening as well. Now here comes the money. Here comes money. Money, 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 dollar, 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 ching, ching, bling, bling, chatter. Owens gets a jobber entrance during the commercial break, just as Hulk Hogan did, for God's sakes. So if Hogan's getting a jobber entrance, I mean, obviously I get they're trying to save on some time, but Shane McMahon now going to get introduced by Greg Hamilton as the best in the world. However, Kevin Owens goes right after Shane. Match not official yet. Bell has not rung. Both superstars now in the ring. Bell now rings. Match underway. Owens in control early on. Clothesline over the top rope to Shane McMahon. Some ladders set up ringside, briefcase above the ring. This is a ladder match. Career versus career. Owens and McMahon. Reminds me of Austin and McMahon 20 years ago. Owens sets up a ladder in between the ring and the barricade. Whacks Shane's head off the side. Once again. Owens now climbs underneath the ladder. Now going to set up one in the ring, it looks like. Owens slides the ladder underneath the bottom rope. I could see an interference in this match leading to a no contest as well, just to save both Owens and Shane McMahon. Now, if Owens loses, he could very well head on down to NXT. Finn Balor returned to NXT on Wednesday night. Looks like it's going to be Adam Cole versus Finn Balor, potentially in triple threat as well with Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano on the yellow brand still up to this point too. So it'll be interesting to see moving forward within the next couple weeks what happens storyline-wise for both Raw, NXT, and now Friday Night SmackDown. Owens with a ladder chucks it over the top rope in front of the announce team. Stunner, no. Owens reverses it into a clothesline. So it still works out for Mr. Owens. Big KO, Kevin Steen. Owens now with a Shane McMahon with a drop kick on Kevin Owens ringside in front of the announce table. Hell in a Cell this Sunday, promoting that once again. Shane with a ladder right to the back of Kevin Owens. Prompters go flying. Shane clearing the rest of the announce table off. He's going to lay Owens down. Shane's going to climb up top probably. And, of course, they'll get the camera angle just perfect. And Shane's going to jump off the top rope and take out Owens through the announce table. Owens fighting back. Shane going to go up top now. Owens still laying on the announce table. Shane's done this how many times before? And takes out Owens through the announce table. Of course, doesn't look like he got it the whole entire way as he hits the other side of the announce table to take out Owens. Commercial break. Cincinnati, Central Florida. College football, the Knights still leading here early on. Big matchup in the AAC. Bearcats, though, first and goal at the 7, left to right across your television screen. And off 2 yards, maybe. Let me in. The Fiend Bray Wyatt taking over WWE 2K20. That'll be coming out in a couple weeks on the 22nd. Step inside WWE 2K20. Can pre-order now. Walking Dead also returns on Sunday for all you TWD fans.
Attention passengers on flight AJ3004. Your flight has been delayed.
barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich. Made with tender, juicy, all white meat chicken.
Renee's sauce here is the best in town. What do you do for fun? Not this. Oh, what am I into? Mostly Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Helps people find coverage options based on their budget. Flo has it, I want it, it's all. And she's right there.
Yeah, she's my ride. This date's lame. He has pics of me on his phone.
Very tasteful.
Extra point up and good for Cincinnati. They now lead UCF after a touchdown. Iowa, Michigan tomorrow at noon. Penn State, Purdue as well. Friday Night SmackDown now back on Fox. Owens in control during the commercial break. Has Shane on a ladder that is set up between the ring and the barricade. Owens now off the top rope. Oh my God, a frog splash through Shane, through the table. Holy shit, oh my God is right. Holy shit, that, my God. How are they okay? Replay. Jesus Christ. Owens with his, this is awesome chance now from the crowd. This is awesome, is right. Owens with his signature splash off the top rope. Through Shane McMahon. Through the table. This is Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon on Friday Night SmackDown. Owens now with another ladder. How is he walking? Owens setting up another ladder. Here comes Shane from behind, though, with a steel chair. Right to the foot of Kevin Owens. Now to the back of the prize fighter. Owens now, for the third time, just got hit in the back by Shane O'Mac. Now Shane grabbing the hair of Owens. Now driving the chair into the midsection. Throws the chair ringside. A coast to coast looks to be on the way. Owens set up in the corner. And now Shane with a ladder puts the ladder right in front of Kevin Owens. Shane with a coast to coast on Owens. That connects. Owens is somehow going to win this because Shane's doing everything he possibly can to win. And then Owens will take out, or maybe Owens is going to have help tonight. Maybe Stone Cold's going to come out. No disqualifications, could stun Shane McMahon. Owens wins, Shane's done. Replay of the coast to coast. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I literally just thought of that. Shane now setting up a ladder once again. Shane now about to climb the ladder. Glass shattering, maybe. Owens from behind, grabbing the left foot of the best in the world. However, the real best in the world, Phil Brooks, CM Punk, has reportedly signed back on with the WWE. Pop-up powerbomb from Owens to McMahon through the ladder once again. Owens now climbing the ladder. Owens at the top of the ladder, grabbing the briefcase. Kevin Owens defeats Shane McMahon tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Owens victorious in tonight's ladder match. His career will continue in the WWE. Now the real question is, what's inside that briefcase? Could they have placed a potential Money in the Bank opportunity for Owens inside that briefcase, even though this was just on paper, heading into the match, a regular ladder match? Career versus career. Whoever won will continue on, the other now fired. Shane will go away for a little while. Owens now with a mic gonna tell Shane McMahon, "You're fired." Hey Shane, you're fired. Stunner from Owens to Shane O'Mac. Owens music hits up on the ropes with the briefcase. Leaves the briefcase in the ring, so that means that's done and over with. He should have held on to it. He should keep it, and they could really do something with it moving forward. Say, oh, hey, you know, there was something inside of it. You know, I have a championship opportunity now or something along those lines. They cut to Caleb Braxton backstage, who's about ready to interview Brock Lesnar. It looks like that'll be next on SmackDown. So they cut Kevin Owens' promo into the camera after the match to go backstage to Caleb Braxton, who's standing there, you know, just standing there looking like she doesn't know what the hell she's about ready to ask Brock Lesnar. But had to commercial break. That'll be next. Snickers presents the WWE history of SmackDown. The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, John Cena, Kurt Angle, Edge, Batista, The Undertaker, oh hell yeah, DX, Edge and Vicky Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Rey Mysterio, Jimmy got corn and I don't care. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Austin and Booker T in the supermarket. AJ Styles wins the WWE Championship. Eddie Guerrero, Vince McMahon, Booker T. Rest in peace. Buckle up, Teddy. Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, the Big Dog Roman Reigns, the Big Show and Lesnar. The ring broke. WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers. It's here. Then you get in the tree, knock an arrow, and disappear. This is what you prepared for. It's moving more in daylight. Whenever you can, you'll be hunting dawn to dusk. This is what you live for. It's your season. So for a great outdoor day, advance pro shops and Cabela's, where you can save big on great gear from top brands like Red Hat, Cabela's, and Blackout. Advance pro shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
question is so intense.
You can do it, Miles.
WWE superstars work out here. Wow. Thank you, Miz. Haters can hate. You stay off. You're right. Thanks, Miz.
You completely crushed it today, man.
Wow. Thank you.
You're the most must-see WWE superstar of all time. Great deal.
Never-ending pasta bowl is back at Olive Garden, starting at $10.99. Come in for over 100 combinations of pastas, sauces, and toppings, with everyone's favorite chicken Alfredo, plus unlimited salad and breadsticks, only for a limited time at Olive Garden.
Critics are calling Gemini Man something you need to see to believe.
Let's find our way out of this thing.
Ken Lee delivers a true breakthrough for action cinema. Will Smith shines twice. It absolutely must be watched in 3D. We have to end this because what if somebody actually knew what we really are? Gemini Man, October 11, rated PG-13.
Cyrus here. Hope you're loving Friday Night SmackDown. I used to be in that ring, but now I'm a part of a new kind of SmackDown called Fox Nation. It's a new streaming service that's the perfect complement to Fox News, featuring shows and documentaries that celebrate America, our story, our values, and our people. It's your favorite Fox News personalities doing things we're passionate about and taking you all for the ride. Will Smith.
Start your free trial at foxnation.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fox has rolled out the blue carpet.
Bobby Lashley and Lana on the blue carpet, along with Cesaro, Goldberg, Lita, and Trish Stratus. There's Becky Lynch. This is all from earlier, of course, before the show. Kayla Braxton now backstage with Paul E. Dangerously, Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar will go up against Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship in the main event of SmackDown tonight.
I don't care what Kofi Kingston has to say. Would you please show everyone the relevant footage?
Paul Heyman wants footage shown Lesnar attacking Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic this past week on Monday Night Raw. The question of the day today over on Gridiron Ring's Facebook and Twitter page is who's going to win tonight's WWE Championship match on WWE Friday Night SmackDown tonight right now between Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston. Be sure to vote on the poll on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also let me know in the comments below.
Make this so easy, even someone as simple as Rey Mysterio, some Dominic can understand it. Rey Mysterio was in
Somebody walking on behind Heyman and Kayla Braxton, it looks like.
of Rey Mysterio. Now Kofi Kingston stands in Brock Lesnar's way. You do the math. Brock Lesnar's going to get rid of Kofi Kingston. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Heyman with, this is not a prediction, this is a spoiler. Lesnar's going to win the WWE Championship tonight on SmackDown.
WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Brock versus Kofi for the WWE Championship.
Braun Strowman now on SmackDown. Who's Strowman going to face off against? Hopefully it's on a couple jobbers. That'd be something to see on the premiere episode of Friday Night SmackDown back on Friday nights on Fox. Actually, it's going to be an 8-man tag, it looks like. 6 or 8-man tag. Orton, Rude, and Ziggler, it looked like. Against Heavy Machinery, The Miz. Oh, it's going to be an 8-man tag. It's going to be The Miz, Heavy Machinery, and Strowman versus Orton, Ziggler, Rude, and AJ Styles, as they all got jobber entrances tonight. Why? I get time-wise, you want to make sure you're good, but Like, at least show half of these entrances. Like, show The Miz. Show AJ Styles. Show Randy Orton. Jobber entrances for everybody tonight. Why? 8-man tag. Braun Strowman, Heavy Machinery, and The Miz versus AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler. Zigzag from Ziggler early on against The Miz. 8-man tag on SmackDown. Ziggler with a super kick, no. Miz DDT. Dolph Ziggler with a DDT, Michael Cole. Dolph Ziggler received the DDT from The Miz. Botchamania. Miz tags in Strowman. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle.
385 pounds. One of the greatest Royal Rumble in WWE history last year. Flattened Ziggler in the corner.
Cover. 1, 2. Bobby Roode breaks it up. Skull-crushing finale. The Miz on Bobby Roode. RKO from Orton to The Miz. Otis from Heavy Machinery takes out Orton. Phenomenal forearm from AJ Styles. Clothesline from Tucker to take out AJ. That's the best you got and you still fuck it up? Come on. Orton, along with everybody else ringside, Strowman and Ziggler in the ring. And it looks like Strowman's going to go for a little run here ringside. Shoulder tackles after shoulder tackles to take out Orton. Roode. Styles. The monster among men standing tall. Tyson Fury. Ringside, are we going to get a face-to-face with Fury and Strowman? Strowman puts his fist up. Fury face-to-face now as well. Ziggler from behind. Strowman with, you want these hands, don't you? Get these hands. Ziggler now into Fury ringside. Setting up some cross-promotion. Tyson Fury on SmackDown. Braun Strowman now getting back in the ring. Ziggler with a super kick. Strowman picks up Ziggler. Power slam cover 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman, The Miz, and Heavy Machinery defeat Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles on Friday Night SmackDown. A tease for a cross-promotion with Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman. Now Fury jumping the barricade. Tyson Fury jumping the barricade on SmackDown. Security holding him back. AEW doing some cross-promotion right now with Jake Hager, Jack Swagger. He's in Bellator. He's in AEW. Tyson Fury, undefeated boxer, maybe in the WWE against Braun Strowman. Let them fight chants from the crowd. Security holding back Tyson Fury as they are staring each other down. Fade to black, commercial break. Fade to black. Where the hell has Aleister Black been? Where's Samoa Joe been? Like, come on. Like, there's a lot of talent WWE has that they aren't using effectively, in my opinion. Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan, that should be coming up soon. Potentially next. And then we'll have the main event with Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. As it is almost 9:30 here on the East Coast in the good old US of A. It'd be 6:30 local time. So, 2-hour show for SmackDown from 8 to 10. Back on Friday nights. Friday Night SmackDown has returned now on Fox for the first time ever. Live on Friday nights for Friday Night SmackDown. Back in the day, in the past, Friday Night SmackDown was taped on Tuesdays, aired on Friday nights, even though they had a house show Friday night, continuing on throughout the weekend. And then with the pay-per-view Sunday, Monday Night Raw, and then SmackDown once again on Tuesday, there the following Friday. Baseball playoffs underway right now as well. Tuesday night, the Nationals won the NL wildcard game. Wednesday night, the Rays won the AL wildcard game. Yesterday, both the Cardinals and Dodgers won. Earlier today, the Astros defeated the Rays, and then the Braves defeated the Cardinals to even that series at 1 apiece. We have the Twins and Yankees going on right now, along with the Dodgers and Nationals later on tonight as well in Los Angeles at Dodger Stadium. So, baseball playoffs in full swing. College football last night, tonight, and tomorrow. NFL last night. Sunday all day long as usual. And then on Monday night with Monday Night Football. And for some reason, ESPN is flashing back to 2009. Cincinnati defeated Pitt at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And that's when Clearfield's own Adrian Janocko fucked up the snap. Sort of what he has been known for. But now he is an assistant in the NFL with the Minnesota Vikings. Good luck to the Purple People Eaters against the Giants on Sunday. Saquon Barkley still out of action with an ankle injury. Cincinnati won that game, won the Big East, went to the Sugar Bowl, lost to Florida and Tim Tebow before Tebow got drafted in the first round the following April by the Denver Broncos. Cincinnati, UCF, currently airing on ESPN commercial break, WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
Then join us October 26th for a murder mystery featuring Mystery's Most Wanted. Print our Opera House schedule. Then get your tickets at rockwoodmillshops.com or call 814-926-4546.
It's Will Smith versus Will Smith as youth battles experience in Gemini Man in theaters next Friday. WWE hosting their own side-by-side clash of youth versus experience as present-day superstars get back with their classic counterparts on Instagram. The Legend Killer versus the Viper. The Doctor of Thugonomics versus the 16-time champ. Harlow Hurst Helmsley versus the Game. The Lord of Darkness versus the Dead Man. Who would win? See the full list on Instagram, including who came out
Youth
and go see Gemini Man.
versus old.
Youth versus experience.
Youth versus experience. WWE superstars as their younger selves versus themselves now, as Gemini Man will be in theaters next week. That is only on Instagram. That's pretty cool. They were doing a youth versus experience for WWE superstars. Are you ready? Are you ready for the good times? AC/DC now with the official theme for Friday Night SmackDown. Moments ago on the Blue Brand, Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman face to face. Ratings, get people to tune in. Also, potentially set something up for the future. Going to be halftime. UCF in Cincinnati. Michael Cole, Corey Graves now talking about the 24/7 championship. WWE YouTube channel earlier tonight. There's R-Truth, Carmella, the Bella Twins, Heavy Machinery, some guy in some type of hat, pushes into Carmella, cover on Mella, 1, 2, 3. Who is that? Who the hell is the new 24/7 champion? Corey Graves now has to make his Facebook profile to single. Him and Carmella are dating in real life. That's a show. That's pretty funny. Daniel Bryan now on commentary alongside Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan next on SmackDown. DB on commentary. Now the big dog, Roman Reigns. Roman with a Superman punch as Pyro goes off during his entrance tonight on SmackDown. It'll be Reigns and Rowan next. 3D images as well during Superstar entrances. There is the big dog, Roman Reigns. This is a lumberjack match as well. So Daniel Bryan on commentary. Lumberjacks around the ring. There's Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Andrade, Luke Gallows, Hell in a Cell on Sunday. Reigns and Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, who made his return a short couple weeks ago. There's Carl Anderson as well, the B Team. No Way Jose, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Ricochet is a lumberjack. Chad Gable, Apollo Crews. That Killian Dane as well. Now Eric Rowan. The Revival also out there as lumberjacks. Hell in a Cell brought to you by WWE 2K20. We have a new WWE 24/7 champion as well. Just don't know who the hell it is. The person had a mask on. So that took place on the WWE YouTube channel earlier. Be sure to subscribe to Gridiron Ring on YouTube as well. Lumberjack match. Who else is ringside? Titus O'Neil. Oh, those are the Viking Raiders, War Machine. They are ringside. That is not Killian Dane. It is War Machine now, the Viking Raiders. There's Mike Kanellis. Where's Marie at? Bell rings, match is underway. Reigns now out of the ring, getting attacked by Andrade, Gallows, and Anderson. They throw him back in the ring. Rowan with a kick. Lumberjacks start walking around the ring once again. Clothesline misses from Rowan. Clothesline from Reigns. Viking Raiders and Ricochet trying to throw Rowan back in the ring. Rowan fighting back though. Trying to see who else is ringside for Lumberjacks. Heath Slater. Reigns went for a drive-by. Rowan caught him.
Daniel, he says this is all about respect. It's finally being respected here in WWE.
See, I get it. I guess that's part of the reason why I'm so disappointed in Eric Rowan is because he says even I didn't respect it.
Lumberjacks going after Reigns once again. Reigns now back in the ring. Cedric Alexander also out there. Cover from Rowan. Kick out at 2 from the big dog. And no split screen commercials for SmackDown tonight. Seems like they all go to NXT now. Commercial break once again for Friday night SmackDown. Main event will be next. Brock Lesnar, Kofi Kingston, WWE Championship on the line. Stay tuned.
It's the flavor that makes you go,
Reigns' new spicy barbecue glazed tenders and chicken sandwich. Made with tender, juicy, all-white meat chicken. Meet the family that's got everyone talking. They're here. Awesome. Wonderful. The Adams family. These people are freaks. Exactly. The Adams family. Rated PG.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? What's happening to chainsaws?
Smart.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do. What's up, players? Get it? I'm playing a game. Nice you join us. You're doing stealth or guns blazing? Stealth. Wayne, Michael, Carter, Tony. I guess we do it guns blazing. Get up, Tony. What the? Told you, Rich, no more commercials. Now you look in. I don't even care how much they gonna put. All right, then. Make you always drive. Except my license. This is the only driving I can do. That's why we get to the ring. Come on, guys, you're back. Guys? Come on, guys. Well, you guys are over the last time. Coast Recon Freight Point rated info show.
Xbox One. Number 19, Michigan. Takes on number 14, Iowa. In a big new Saturday game only. Again, in a primetime Pac-12 showdown. Cal is Justin Herbert, number 13, Oregon. It's a big-time college football Saturday. On Fox at the Fox Sports app.
Rowan in control of Reigns, coming back from commercial break in this lumberjack match. Roman Reigns, Eric Rowan, Friday Night SmackDown.
In charge of tossing the superstars back into the ring as they come outside. They want Daniel Bryan, who teamed with Roman Reigns Sunday. The Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event, joining us on commentary.
Yeah, Roman's been dominating during the break, and you can see what
Number one trend worldwide, hashtag SmackDown. Share this with that hashtag. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron 18, and myself, Cool Hand Luke 96 on social media. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Applebee's. Late night, half price apps. Reigns with a kick. A right hand. Make that two. Rowan with a kick. Elbow reversal. Rowan into the steel post. 7, 8, 9, 10. Reigns now off the ropes. Clothesline. Samoan drop. Cover 1, 2. Kick out from Rowan. Ali also ringside as a lumberjack. I believe I got everybody.
This motivated Eric Rowan that feels disrespected by the WWE Universe. And to be fair, he has. Do you disagree with him? I don't disagree with him at all. And if I did, I wouldn't say anything. The guy's massive. Yeah, but it's one thing to try to end someone's career.
Reigns going for a Superman punch. Rowan catches him. Elbow from Reigns. Another elbow. Big boot from Eric Rowan. Off the ropes, a Superman punch from the big dog. Both superstars down and out, though. Now here comes Luke Harper. Harper taking out the Lumberjacks. Daniel Bryan now attacking Luke Harper. Tag team match on Sunday at Hell in a Cell. Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns against the Bludgeon Brothers. Now all the Lumberjacks going after one another. The big dog Roman Reigns over the top rope to take out all the Lumberjacks in this Lumberjack match. Rowan now has Ali. Picks him up. Throws him into Reigns. Rowan now throwing Reigns back in the ring. Where's Luke Harper? Off the ropes for Rowan. Crossbody. Cover 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5 by Roman Reigns. That was close. Replay of the jump over the top rope from Reigns to take out all the Lumberjacks after Harper and Daniel Bryan got involved. Rowan going for a claw. Come on, big dog, and Rowan with a woof. Claw locked in on Reigns. Reigns reversal and elbow. Superman punch once again. There's Luke Harper from behind. Clothesline from Harper. Harper now taken out. Slater. All the other Lumberjacks as well. Daniel Bryan in the ring. Running knee. Daniel Bryan. Now spear from Reigns. Cover on Rowan. 1, 2, 3. Reigns defeats Eric Rowan tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in the Lumberjack match. Good match. Good sequence of events. Reigns will tag with Daniel Bryan Sunday at Hell in a Cell in a tag team match versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers. Just one time, you and me will fight. Daniel Bryan extends his hand. Yes chants from the crowd. Reigns and Daniel Bryan shake on it, leading into their match on Sunday at Hell in a Cell. But however, up next on Fox, Friday Night SmackDown, Kofi Kingston will defend his WWE Championship in a WWE Championship match versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. WWE Draft returns next Friday, October the 11th. We'll continue on the 14th. It's time to shake things up once again. I could very well put out a WWE Draft prediction video. Stay tuned. Go check out my Hell in a Cell predictions as well over on YouTube, along with my college football Week 6 and NFL Week 5. I hope to see everybody now tomorrow. College football live reactions, Purdue at Penn State, a rematch, a battle of the Boilermakers and Nittany Lions, a rematch from 2013, last time these two teams met overall, was right here in Happy Valley as well. A big win for Penn State in November of 2013 after coming off a loss the week prior to Minnesota before defeating Indiana. No, that was 2012. The week after Penn State defeated Purdue, as I, in my mind, go back in history to 2013 in college football, November 16th is when it was. Last time these two teams met, Purdue and Penn State. They meet tomorrow, October the 5th, 2019. Almost 6 years since last time these two teams met. Hell, Bill O'Brien was still the head coach for Penn State. Darrell Hazel was at Purdue. Now James Franklin in his 6th year. Jeff Brom in his 2nd at Purdue. Commercial break. Main event will be next on Friday Night SmackDown. Halftime, Cincinnati and UCF as well. Penn State the week after. They lost to Nebraska and then defeated Wisconsin. O'Brien, a month later, left to go to the NFL. Has been with the Texans ever since. Franklin has been with Penn State ever since. But I hope to see everybody now tomorrow. Live reactions, play-by-play, college football, Purdue at Penn State. Check out my college football week 6 predictions as well over on YouTube. Right here on YouTube if you're watching this on playback. NFL on Sunday. Ravens, Steelers, live reactions, play-by-play. Live right here on Periscope as well. We'll catch the tail end later on in the afternoon of Packers, Cowboys. Because WWE is having Hell in a Cell 2019 Sunday night, 7 p.m. on the WWE Network in Sacramento, California. Also, Sunday Night Football, Colts, and Chiefs. So Sunday, Ravens, Steelers, tail end, second half, probably more than likely, of Packers and Cowboys. It's normally like from the middle of the third quarter to the end of the game, plus Hell in a Cell, plus Sunday Night Football. So stay tuned for all that. Go check out my NFL Week 5 predictions and WWE Hell in a Cell predictions as well. Chat questions and comments, always greatly appreciated. Like, super like, and super hard button too. Share this on social media. Like, follow, and subscribe. Gridiron Ring, Gridiron 18, and myself, Luke 96 on social media. Main event time now, though, for SmackDown. It'll be the Beast Incarnate challenging Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. Still have yet to see Stone Cold Steve Austin here this evening. He was advertised, so we'll see what type of role he plays here in the final 15 minutes of Friday Night SmackDown here tonight. Maybe a special guest ref for the next match, the main event. Are you ready? It is main event time. Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar. Now here comes the Beast. Lesnar wrestling on WWE TV for the first time in 15 years. Pyro for Brock Lesnar's entrance. The Beast Incarnate versus Kofi Kingston right now in the main event of SmackDown. Brock Lesnar, the only athlete ever to win a NCAA championship, a WWE championship, and a UFC championship. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Here comes Kofi Kingston of the New Day. A little to no reaction whatsoever. I believe Lesnar's going to win this match. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, vote on the poll on Facebook and Twitter for the question of the day. Who's going to win this match now for the WWE Championship between Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar? New Day members Big E and Xavier Woods will stay back. Kofi Kingston with some pancakes, throwing those out into the crowd with the WWE Championship around his waist. Kofi and Lesnar have actually fought in singles competition before. Beast in the East, July the 4th, 2015. I remember waking up bright and early and watching that at 5 a.m. back on Independence Day in 2015 as they were in Tokyo, Japan. Brock Lesnar, Beast in the East, got a pay-per-view, a network exclusive event named after him, for God's sakes. Hell yeah, he's definitely going to win against Kofi at that. I think he'll win tonight as well. That event, he gave Kofi about 20 or 25 suplexes. Now Brock Lesnar will try to take Kofi Kingston to Suplex City once again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm Cole Heyman, Luke 96, by the way. Twitter and right here on Periscope. Give me a follow. Brock Lesnar. Lesnar and Kingston now both introduced. Lil Nate, Charles Robinson, the official referee for this WWE Championship match. He holds that championship title in the air. 16-10, UCF leads entering the third quarter. Lesnar now with Kingston on his shoulders right away. F5 right off the bat. Cover 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar's your new WWE Champion. 3-second match. Lesnar defeats Kofi Kingston. There's Goldberg and Mark Henry ringside. Shocked as can be. Brock Lesnar, your new WWE Champion. 3 seconds. That's it. Lesnar with a F5 as Kofi right off the bat went after the Beast. Lesnar puts him up on his shoulders. F5 on the replay. Cover 1, 2, 3. Lesnar, new WWE Champion. Somebody's going to come out. There's still time left here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Maybe Goldberg face-to-face with Lesnar. Maybe Stone Cold's going to come out. Maybe they'll redo WrestleMania 20. Lesnar, Goldberg, Crown Jewel with Stone Cold as your special guest ref. Now we have Rey Mysterio coming out. Are we going to go old school SmackDown now as well? Mysterio, Lesnar for the WWE Championship on the blue brand of SmackDown. There is Rey Mysterio with his son Dominic, who has his head shaved. That is Dominic. It's going to be Dominic against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Or excuse me, what the hell am I thinking? That's Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez is in WWE. Why the hell did I think that was Dominic? I was going to say, he shaved his head and everything. It sort of looks like him. No offense. But Cain Velasquez is in WWE on Friday Night SmackDown now, in the ring, face-to-face with Brock Lesnar. 2 former UFC champions in the WWE in 2019. Cain Velasquez on Friday Night SmackDown now, face-to-face with Lesnar. Lesnar goes after him. Velasquez attacking the Beast, the new WWE Champion. Lesnar rolls out of the ring. Fight me, says Velasquez. This is huge. Cain Velasquez in WWE. We'll get a WWE Championship match between these two for sure on Sunday at Hell in a Cell, or even at Crown Jewel on Halloween. Kofi could get his rematch on Sunday at Hell in a Cell, inside a Hell in a Cell, if they wish to do that as well. But Cain Velasquez in WWE. My bad, my mistake. For a second, I thought that was Dominic. Okay, Rey Mysterio's son, because Mysterio came out and he had somebody by his side. Really wasn't paying a whole lot of attention because they had the camera on Lesnar. And shit, it's Cain Velasquez. Lesnar now walking back down the ramp face-to-face with Velasquez, who is still in the ring. Lesnar, though, all smiles as he is your new WWE Champion. Huge. This is big for WWE. Where's Stone Cold at? Stone Cold was supposed to come out tonight. He was advertised for tonight's show. Lesnar now gives the title back to Paul Heyman. Heyman holds it high in the air. Lesnar still teasing about getting back in the ring with Velasquez. Asshole chance to Lesnar. Lesnar goes from a babyface to a heel just like that, as Velasquez entered the WWE, takes down Brock Lesnar. Showing some replays now. Now everybody hates Brock Lesnar because Cain Velasquez is the new top guy, the top dog in WWE. Another huge signing for the WWE. Brock Lesnar, new WWE champion to end SmackDown tonight, but Cain Velasquez now in WWE. Closing credits for Friday Night SmackDown. Lesnar and Heyman can't believe it. I don't know what to think. Cain Velasquez in WWE, obviously we're going to get Lesnar and Velasquez for the championship. Just a matter of when now. No Stone Cold tonight either. Even though he was advertised, he never showed up. Like, what the hell? Like, that's just false advertisement, all that is. What a show. It had its ups and downs. It was a good show, though, for the debut on Fox for Friday Night SmackDown. As Friday Night SmackDown's back. Good show for a 20th anniversary show as well for SmackDown. 99 to 19. So, we had The Rock, Becky Lynch take out Baron Corbin. Women's tag match. Seth Rollins gets attacked by The Fiend. They have a match on Sunday at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell, for the Universal Championship. Big story leading into the big story now leading into Hell in a Cell on Sunday, though, is Lesnar getting attacked by Cain Velasquez, even though Lesnar's your new WWE champion. Could we see that Sunday? I don't know. Kofi, I think, could potentially get his rematch, and then Velasquez comes out and, interferes. Kofi moves on and does something else. Lesnar, Velasquez, Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, more than likely, though, I bet. Maybe on SmackDown, though, too, in the weeks to come. With the way cable television has been as of late with professional wrestling, with wrestling promotions, putting on more championship matches on TV rather than during their pay-per-views. So, it'll definitely be interesting to see, but your feud is Lesnar-Velasquez for sure. I honestly didn't think this was going to happen tonight. Yeah, there was talk that Velasquez was going to come in against Lesnar, against Strowman, against whoever. But a good show. I mean, Reigns-Rowan was a good match, the Lumberjack match. Daniel Bryan and Reigns now versus the Bludgeon Brothers on Sunday, Harper and Rowan. But like I said, the big thing come Sunday is going to be Lesnar-Velasquez, because that's what everybody's going to be talking about right now. Cain Velasquez in WWE, face-to-face with Brock Lesnar, taking down the Beast after he won the WWE Championship over Kofi Kingston. So, yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. Normally, I'm not speechless. I'll have something to say about everything, anything and everything. I'll have to think about it. Stay tuned on Sunday, though, because I'll be live right here on Periscope for live reactions, play-by-play of Hell in a Cell. Maybe, hell, tomorrow I'll have, something, that comes to mind to talk about when I'm live tomorrow. Purdue, Penn State, be sure to tune in for that as well. Check out College Football Week 6, NFL Week 5, and WWE Hell in a Cell predictions over on YouTube. Subscribe to Gridiron Ring on YouTube as well. Like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring and myself, the Encyclopedia Sports, on social media. Links are actually in the description below. If you're watching on playback on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Periscope. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. All the chat questions and comments, likes, super hearts, all the shares, all the new followers. Thanks for tuning in and watching. But the big thing with SmackDown tonight, Cain Velasquez is now officially in WWE and will be facing off versus Brock Lesnar in the near future for the WWE Championship. So that's where I'll leave it at for tonight. Check out those videos on YouTube. I hope to see everybody down tomorrow and on Sunday for more live reactions, play-by-play, right here on Periscope. And maybe by then, I'll have an update of what I think about Cain Velasquez coming to the WWE and facing off against Brock Lesnar. So thanks again for tuning in tonight and watching my live reactions play-by-play of WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Brock Lesnar, your new WWE champion, but Cain Velasquez attacks the Beast Incarnate, heading into WWE Hell in a Cell.